There's my boys. This is Jaegar and Mon. These are half brothers. They got the same mother. They got different fathers, but total rock stars, both of them. So we're having a great day today, boy. Wow. It was raining a bit and snowing a bit on us, but the sun's coming out and it's a glorious time. And we don't have to use snowshoes, so I can get through the deeper parts and just barely make it through, but I can work my way around where the deep snow is, and then once I get on these trails that the sun hits, I can go like crazy. It's good going. So we're having a really good day here today. Now, just in case everybody's wondering, all the pups that I'm feeding by hand are doing great. They're fat, they're doing good, and they just love me, I'll tell you. Well, they probably love what I bring, but they know it's me. So I tell you what, it's a fun time. So I've been bottle feeding 10 pups, 7 Alunas and 3 Atubas, but I've been asking Tuba to help me with the Luna litter, so I feed hers. And I put them on a little bit of ground beef the other day because they were getting a little loose. So I just wanted to tighten them up a little bit. And so they're now able to, they make a lot of mess, but they can eat out of the bowl. I don't have to feed those 3 with a bottle. And that's a lifesaver. Oh, it's not a big deal. They eat in about 3 minutes anyway with the bottle, but by putting a little bit of beef in there and mixing up the colostrum, they tightens them up a little, so a lot nicer to clean up. And the other guys are still grabbing a little milk out of Bida and a little milk out of Tuba, and then I feed them, but they're doing great, really great. So I'm happy. So these boys wanted to get out and about. They've been running on their own for the last week here and just hiking the hills, but they get home and stuff, they're good. So today I thought, well, I'll come with them and just check them all out. Just come on this side, but that's my one. Good, just let him there. I want to just have him on this side where we can see him. You just come on this side, Mom. Come over here, boy. Good, good. Good. So yeah, Jaegar, he's a great boy. Jesus. Now his Mon's older brother, Jaegar, I got a picture of him yesterday. And wow, he's still a magnificent old boy, tough as nails and solid as rock. So this young Jaegar, he's starting to look just like him and get just as big. Yeah, pretty fantastic. So it's a very good dog, this dog. Very smart dog. He learns fast. He's 100% focused. He never loses focus. He never goofs around. He's not a goof dog. He never goofs. And he has fun, but he's 100% work machine, this guy. And he's just like his brother here. They're incredibly intelligent, and they're easy to work with, meaning they cause me no trouble. And so it's a set of dream dogs. They really are dream dogs. And when you're hiking the high country in the spring, all the bears are out. You want to be able to have dogs that can focus and pay attention. We don't want to cause any problems up here. There's all the most cows are going to have, their calves, deer having their little fawns, and we don't want to cause no trouble. So we hike low key, and if they give any signs, I just bring them in because we don't want to disturb anybody. So I just bring them in. Now they're both able to operate totally on hand signs, and really I don't have to even call them or hand sign them much at all. They focus enough that they're good. And almost everything about this young guy is all cemented in. I haven't done much leash work, but leash work is so easy to do anyway. I don't focus on that till the end. But I want his off-leash cemented in. I want to be able to go and make sure that he's set to just motor. And he's all good. He's an incredible little fella. So it's an absolute dream to get up here today, get some sun, and get a break out of the. My yard is pretty wet right now, and good to get up here. Everybody's shedding. They're all blowing their coats, and so it's. You swallow a lot of dog hair right now, but good times right now. I had a stretch of time there that I wouldn't wish on my enemy, but right now all's good. Everything's good, and I'm in the routine now, sleeping and I moved it to 3 hours now. They're old enough. I can go 3 hours between feedings, so that's a lifesaver. 2 hours is a man killer. Every 2 hours for 24 hours a day. That's a man killer, believe me. But 3 hours is a piece of cake. It's all the difference in the world, that extra hour. So it takes you almost 20 minutes to get back to sleep, right? And so you're only getting about an hour and a half, and then you got to wake up again, get the milk ready. But now it's 3 hours. So, and that makes it nice for my hikes, because we can burn. I can feed and I have all the gear loaded. I have all the dogs, everything. I got my pack ready, everything. And so we're loaded. We can just grab the pack and run. And it's good. So I feed up and then run out. It's pretty nice that the trails lead right to the house. So it's a beautiful spot. I'm on what's called the Bear Trail right here today. But no bears down here now. They're all up top. But moose all over here. Wow, a lot of moose. And fresh too. And now you can see where they are. They sink right in. So yeah, Mon, he was a little lonely there for a few days. He was looking for his sister there. He'll be looking for her for a little bit. But I got Vida there, and Vida will help him. And I've been running him with Raven. Raven and him get along good, so that helps. Ayla will help me out a lot with Mon too. She's both Raven and Ayla are sisters. They're Swedish Elkhounds, and so they run very good with the male Norwegians, especially bigger ones like Mon. They're exceptional dogs for that. A guy should always, if he's going to have two dogs, should have a male Norwegian and a female Swedish. I mean, you can get some incredible pairs like two Norwegians too. I mean, fantastic. But if you would like to have one of each, that's a perfect way to go, or vice versa. You can. It works really good with the Norwegian as the male, though, because those big females, they don't mind playing rough with these guys. So it works pretty good. It doesn't work quite as well the other direction, because the smaller Norwegian female doesn't like to play with the great big arc. So it works this direction. But if you run two Swedish Elkhounds the size of Ark, the Ark and Ella, Ark, he's got to work to keep his food around Ella. He wants to play rough with her, she'll play rough. So they're pretty good. So a phenomenal guy, that Jaegar. Rick is getting him. He's going to have him down in Washington State here. And what an incredible dog. He's a really beautiful dog too. He's just like a handsome fella. Tail is so beautiful. His markings are so good. He runs so nice. Got an absolutely stunning gait. A big pretty boy leaf fancy gait. But his mama's got a gait too, and I mean, look at him on. So yeah, this would be a lovely, lovely fella. Yeah, he won't be as dark as Mon, but he'll be a striking fella. Yeah, and very personable. Just a real nice fella, and a nice fella. Not abrasive in any way. Very nice. He gets a lot of that Tekla. but he hasn't got the goofy behavior of Leaf, like not the ultra crazy friendly. So it's a very perfect match, that genetic. So yeah, well, it's going to warm up pretty nice. I'll be able to take my coat off soon. It was wet enough that I had to have it on, but I'll be able to take it off. So that's great. Well, that's a pretty good video. We're going to keep moving because I don't want to get stiff. I'm already a little stiff with this damp weather. You guys did good, boy. You guys did good. But yeah, Jaegar, he's a great dog. Beautiful fella. Absolutely beautiful. And I got a whole bunch of them coming. Like just like that. I mean, Luna is his half-brother, and she was bred to his dad, Leaf. So the pups I'm feeding right now are basically that, and ultra focused on the handler. And then I have the Tuva and Karoo pups. Now Tuva is the full sister to both those boys' mother, Tekla. And Tuva is, wow, just an incredible dog. And so those three that I'm feeding, Tuva's feeding one, I'm feeding three. There's some incredible. Good boy. Good boy. See, you could have some squirrel stew right there. You'd like to go get that squirrel if we wanted to. Could have little gravy, biscuits, and gravy. I haven't even got a good throwing arm for a stick anymore. All right.